Welcome to this custom-tailored deep dive just for you. I want you to imagine you're standing in the middle of a massive sports bar. You've got like 100 TVs staring back at you, and you need to change the channel on every single one of them at the exact same time.
Oh man, without losing your mind.
Right, right. Or carrying around a literal bucket of remotes.
Yeah, that sounds like an impossible logistical puzzle, honestly.
It really does. But today's mission is extracting the key insights from HDTV Supply's product catalog to figure out how venues actually pull this off. We're looking specifically at their WolfPack 1080p AV over IP matrix systems.
Which is a great case study in how modern tech solves those massive infrastructure headaches.
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this.
So to control 100 TVs, you first have to look at the physical wiring.
Yeah, to keep the venue from becoming a tangled nightmare.
Right. I mean, traditionally, you'd need these massive hardware matrix switchers and heavy dedicated video cables running from the source directly to every single screen.
Which is insane. Instead of laying down a dedicated private train track between a satellite receiver and every TV, AV over IP acts more like the Postal Service.
Oh, I like that comparison.
Yeah, it chops the high-definition video into millions of digital letters, sends them all into the general mail system over a standard network, and then a receiver at the TV just opens and reassembles them instantly.
That is the perfect way to visualize packet switching. And the hardware making that possible is just a standard 1G network switch using basic KD6 Ethernet cables.
Which are everywhere.
Exactly. Those cables can extend the signal up to 450 feet. Plus, the system utilizes power over Ethernet, or PoE.
Wait, so the exact same cable delivering the video data is also powering the receiver mounted on the back of the TV?
Precisely. You don't need to hire an electrician to install a power outlet high up on the wall behind every single screen.
Wow, that cuts down physical hardware and labor costs significantly.
Yeah, by consolidating it all into one cable.
But hang on, pushing 100 continuous high-definition streams over a standard 1G network, doesn't that cause, I don't know, massive data bottlenecks and lag?
Well, it would if it were uncompressed, raw data.
Right, or open up huge security risks if it's just sitting on an IP network.
Yeah, but the system gets around the bandwidth problem by using highly efficient H.264 or H.265 compression protocols.
Okay, so it shrinks the files.
Exactly. It shrinks the video files down so they can travel incredibly fast without dropping visual quality. It maintains the latency of a mere 80 milliseconds.
Which is basically imperceptible to the human eye.
Totally imperceptible. And on the security side, it maintains strict SEC security and HDCP compliance.
So the digital rights of the video content are protected from piracy.
Right, and the IP network itself is locked down against unauthorized access.
Okay, so since all that routing is happening digitally in the background instead of through hardwired hardware connections, the control system doesn't need to be some giant physical soundboard.
No, not at all. It could be entirely software. And what's fascinating here is how they've translated that software into their WolfPad tablet control.
Oh, the iPad thing.
Yeah, they built an interface that gives you a real-time video preview right on the iPad. You're not just looking at text on buttons.
You are seeing the actual live broadcast on your tablet.
Exactly.
Because you have that visual feedback, you can literally drag and drop screens to build custom video walls on the fly.
It's so seamless.
Like you want to change DirecTV, DISH, or Roku channels across the entire venue. It's literally just a swipe on the tablet.
You're moving the complexity from the physical world into a highly intuitive digital space.
And the scale of that transition is interesting too, like a venue could start with a very basic setup for around $150.
Super affordable.
Right. But if they have the budget and the physical real estate, they can expand this all the way up to a 50 by 100 matrix system.
Which runs about $24,800.
Yeah, so the architecture just expands directly with the square footage.
It's entirely modular. I mean, that is the key to future-proofing any large-scale installation today. You aren't ripping out walls when you need to add 10 more TVs.
You just plug them into the existing network.
Exactly.
So what does this all mean? I mean, it means enterprise-level AV distribution has basically become as easy as playing an iPad game.
It really has.
Whether you are actually wiring up a massive commercial space or you just love geeking out on network tech, this is a masterclass in simplifying complex infrastructure.
Oh, absolutely. Massive scale doesn't have to require massive complexity. It really redefines what's possible with just a standard Ethernet cable.
It does. Which leaves us with this thought to take away. If we can seamlessly control and synchronize 100 different displays from a single iPad with just an Ethernet cable today, How might this type of drag-and-drop visual control reshape the digital environments in our own homes tomorrow?
That is a great question.
Right. We might all be retiring that bucket of remotes sooner than we think.